So I'm a Bali alum, and have worked with Cynthia, and Cynthia has invited me to speak to Bali on a regular basis about some of the things that we do in our practice. And because of that, I got an email. I think it was last week that Cynthia had sent out about this meeting. And when I got it, I reached out to Dorna and I reached out to Cynthia, unprompted, and said, I want to come and talk about Documate because it's been such a helpful tool. And so there are two things that I want to sort of sing the praise of, both the product and the service. In my practice, I'm 100% litigation, and anybody who does litigation knows that it can be very document intensive, especially when you get to doing discovery, doing motions, things like that. A lot of that requires a lot of we'll call it administrative work in sort of setting up shells and getting things ready so that you can actually go in and perform the substance. And one of the things that I've tried to do from the inception of my firm was to reduce the administrative burden that I ultimately have to handle. And now that I've hired folks that help me handle that, to reduce the burden on them so that that time can be spent doing other or more things that help move cases forward. And so I've been using Documate for, I think December will be my 1-year anniversary, and have been able to create a whole number of documents that, again, reduce the amount of time that myself and my staff spend producing shells or actually substance from 30 minutes or an hour to literally 2 or 3 or 4 minutes. We've streamlined our discovery requests and our discovery responses. We've streamlined normal correspondence that has eliminated the need to go and find the most up-to-date template in the folder or take one from another matter folder and modify it, which again, just going and searching for takes a bunch of time. And so, it's a really powerful tool. I'll vouch for what Dorna says, which is, for the last year and a half, I had been looking for a solution that would allow me to do this. But they have limitations in the way that they're built that you guys will get into today that makes them more limiting and, unable to satisfy a lot of the needs that we have in our practice. The other thing that has been great about Documate is the service. And Dorna may not want me to sort of advertise this, but Dorna and I have spoken at like 11:30 at night sometimes, or traded emails at 2 or 3 in the morning as we're trying to work through things, and I've had some questions about things. The level of service that she and the rest of Documate provide are beyond what you will get at any other company, and sort of beyond what you should expect to get, quite frankly, for the product. I've also enjoyed the fact that because this is a new and a growing product, that they're open to suggestions, and there have been a number of suggestions that I have made that they've gone and built out, or that they have the system, and to be able to help help grow it. It's been really nice to see the responsiveness that Documate has to the folks that it helps. And so for all of those reasons, I love to evangelize both the product and what Dorna and her team does.